Evil Dead Rise came out this last weekend, and it was a big success. It was originally going to go to HBO Max, but then they were like, hey, let's put this in theaters, and that decision definitely paid off. A lot of people are saying that it's one of the better movies in the Evil Dead series, and I agree. I think it's pretty good, but it's definitely not the scariest movie in the franchise. I've seen some people saying scariest one yet, and I'm going to have to wholeheartedly disagree, and there's just really one reason why this movie is not as scary as it could have been, and it's this girl right here. And I'm not saying she did a bad job. I think she did great. She acted real scared about everything that was going on. But her existing in this movie made it so I was less scared than I could have been. You see, in the Evil Dead series, people get brutalized. They're eating glass. They're cutting off their own arms. Heads are exploding. It's really gory stuff. And as all of that is happening, you're looking at this little girl, and I couldn't stop myself from thinking, they're not going to do that to her. She's not going to get killed. She's not going to die. And when I landed there, realizing that this little girl was not going to die, the movie just became a lot less scary. It kind of deflated the tension that had been building. And you might say, hey, Seth, little kids die in movies all the time. You ever see Hereditary? Did you ever see It? Did you ever see Casper the Friendly Ghost? And on all those, I'll say, yes, very true. But they aren't dying like people die in this movie. Now, of course, there are movies that do exist like that, where kids do get killed in those gory ways, but it's never a big release like this, right? It's not going to be some big movie that they're putting out in theaters. I just don't see that happening. Now, if there are examples of it happening, hey, let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to be wrong. But for me personally, this is just the big thing that stopped Evil Dead Rise from managing to be as scary as it could have been.